Hi everyone. I am just going to grab my laptop. Oh dear, lost my lighting. Hold on. There we go. Oh, always something, guys. Always something. But I really like to see your comments, so I don't want to miss out. Ah, there we are. Ah, good. You can see. Wonderful. Very good. Say hello if you're here. There we go. That looks good. Oh, forgot my apron again. That's all right. I'm just going to wait for a couple of people to pop on. Say hi. Oh. I see I have 2 viewers. Just let me know you're here. Here comes Gracie down the hall to see who I'm talking to. Don't want to get actually started cooking until I've got a couple of viewers, so. Okay, I'm going to get busy. I'll recap after. First, what I'm going to do is I have already opened this package of the cheddar and jalapeno cornbread. I'm actually going to do something different with it. I'm going to do some fried corn cakes. This is a recipe that I used to make from scratch years ago. I think I did put some cheese in it, but I'm not going to today. Just corn and the mix and the other ingredients that go with the mix. So don't forget to say hello once you're here so I know who's watching, and we can chit chat and ask questions if you'd like to. Tell me about your day. Tell me about what you've been cooking this weekend and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I've taken a few tablespoons out of this for my wing, when I did my wing recipe 2 weekends ago or last weekend. Can't recall. So I'm just going to pour it in here, what is left, and I'm going to kind of eyeball it, but don't worry. If you're making this from the full packet, you're just going to follow along with what I did as directed, and probably we're going to add a little bit more milk to make it a little thinner batter. So let me put that aside. Hi, Teresa. Yes, so we're going to do corn cakes. So what I've got here, I'm making this up so that I can let my batter sit for a couple of minutes while I do something else. I'm going to show you another couple of little recipes. But we're going to get started with this. So we have that, and we have 2 eggs, because I'm going to stick with the 2 egg as directed on the package. Pardon me while I make a racket. Now, yes, I could be using my whisk, but I'm old school, and I just like to beat the eggs with a fork. All right, so now I'm going to set that there. What I have in my prep bowl is, I have about 2/3, well, there's a little more here because I couldn't fit in, but I added the 1/4 cup of melted butter into the milk. Like it said, you warm up your milk a bit and then you add the melted butter. And I'm going to add that to my eggs, and I'm going to give them a stir. The butter isn't quite melted. That's okay. Not a big deal. Add the rest of the milk. I may be grabbing a little bit more milk out of the fridge. We're going to see. And really, other than those two things, that's all that it says on the package. And I just want to tell you, yeah, once it's all mixed, then you would add your cheese. But I'm not going to add cheese today. I just don't feel like it. Not that I don't have any, but just that, you know, it's not, I'm not feeling it. So I'm going to whisk up my eggs a little bit. And then I'm just going to pour it in. I think this is going to work for my batter for the corn cakes. If you wanted to add a little more spice, you could. But it already has a little bit of that jalapeno flavor, so I think that's going to be enough. See, I used to make this from scratch years ago because before we had the cornbread mix, we used to have a dip mix called cheese and jalapeno dip mix, and it was my favorite for making these. So I suddenly had the thought the other day, why couldn't I make it with the cornbread? So let me just mix it up. By the way, this is the host exclusive for this month. 2 bowls. This is the larger one, and that beautiful piano whisk. So I'm just going to mix it up, give it a good mixing, because it is going to thicken up, and because it's gluten-free, it takes a little while for the liquid to incorporate into the rice flour and whatever else they use in here. Oat flour and cornmeal, baking powder, cornstarch, yeah, the starches. So I'm just going to let that sit. It's going to, I don't want it to be overmixed either. And in here what I did is I took a cup of corn niblets that were in my freezer, and I just put them on for 1 minute in my steamer, just because I didn't want them frozen going in. So I'm going to add that right now, right into my mix. There we go. Move that out of our way. Oh, who else is watching? Say hello, please. Now I'm going to give that a mix. It just has the cornbread mix and the corn. Now's the time that you would add in some grated, like you could totally put in 1/2 cup or 3/4 or whole cup if you're really cheesy. And I'm going to set that aside for now while I do the rest of my recipe that I want to show you. So the next thing I'm going to show you, I actually made one for myself yesterday. I actually made kind of like a quesadilla style, but I remembered in the past making this sort of thing for my kids and for me for lunches, and it was really fast and easy, and I thought, hey, I'm going to share that. So in my prep bowls I've got some cream cheese. So I actually had sliced off a little bit for my sandwich, so it's a little less than half and half of 1 brick. Gracie! So, softened cream cheese in here. And then I have my extraordinary trio, and you'll see why I'm using the extraordinary trio in a moment. This one I'm going to flavor my cream cheeses is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put lemon dilly in one, and then I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix. I'm going to do the 3 onion and the CCB, which stands for cheese, chives, and bacon. Not real bacon, of course. So will I do that, or will I just do 3 onion? Maybe I'll just do 3 onion. CCB will be for another time. But these 3 are actually come as a set if you want. You can get them individually, or you can get them as our extraordinary trio. And these 3 make our extraordinary cheese dip, which is probably the most popular dip that we have in Epicure, just because it's so good and so delicious. And you can eat it hot or cold. Delicious, delicious, yummy, yummy. So that recipe you can find on your Epicure website as well, and I'm sure I have it in my group too. So what are we going to do here? Always I'm missing tools, right? Always. All right, let's find a couple tools. I need my spice spoon, and I need my 3-in-1 spatula. And let's see. Oh, lots of writing. Teresa, Lynn. Oh no. Trust me, Teresa, it's not sacrilege. It is delicious mixed together with those three. It's a delicious mix. So, what I'm making, we're going to do the corn cakes. I have my batter resting here for a few minutes while we make this part of the demo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some lemon dilly, and you're going to know why in a minute, why I'm choosing that. And I am going to put, I'm going to mix it up. I like to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to put probably 3/4 of a tablespoon, because I want lots of flavor in there. And then I'm just going to do 3 onion in this one. And I'm going to tell you something, 3 onion on a bagel, any of these on a bagel, quite frankly, are delicious. Same thing, I'm going to do about 3/4 of a tablespoon in here, just because I don't have a full half batch of the cream cheese. So all I want to do now, I'm going to do this one first. I just want to mix it in, and you can put it in a bigger bowl. I just did it this way because I want to wash dishes. So once it's mixed, it's staying in here, and then it's going to have the lid popped on, and it's going to go in the fridge. So now, what would I also do with this? I would add chopped up dill pickle, if I had a mind to. Another delicious one is taking our everything bagel topper and mixing it into cream cheese. So you can basically make any flavor cream cheese you want, pop it in the fridge, and you have it for the week. And that's another reason I'm doing these, is it's meal prep for the week. So mixing up I'm only going to mix in the lemon dilly because I want to show you what else I'm going to do with it. I'll mix the 3 onion into it after the fact. So yes, I have the jalapeno cornbread mix in here with the same ingredients, add-ins that you would put. And then I added a cup of corn. It was frozen corn, but I heated it up in the steamer just to get the frozen part off it, because I didn't want the extra, if there was going to be any water coming off it, I didn't want to deal with that. It didn't actually, because I didn't heat it long enough, but it's thawed. So you can use canned corn too if you want. And you're going to see why I chose the niblets when we finish the recipe. Just getting that all mixed in. My cream cheese could have been warmer. Little tip is don't be afraid to throw your cream cheese into the microwave just for 5 or 10 seconds. It doesn't cook it, but it just makes it more pliable to mix your dip mixes or whatever mixes you're using. And honest to God, any mix, urban garlic, guacamole, you can even do a little Mexican one with a little poco picante and guacamole in the cream cheese. That's nice too. All right, so I'm going to leave that. That's going to be our, for the chef. All right, off we go over here. And what we're going to do is take our, I'm actually going to show you. I have the really large tortillas, and I use these all the time. I make eggeritos. You will have seen me do like a 2-minute little egg burrito style, super easy in the pan. Just love it. But I'm just going to take one for now to show you. Okay. And my knife I did not bring. There we go. All right. So we're just going to do a little roll up is what we're doing. And I used to do these for the kids. My kids loved it. I used to do a chicken salad with a little bit of the cream cheese in it as well. they love that as well. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to spread a little cream cheese on here. Kids love it. I love it. It's a great lunch you can make ahead for the next day. I wouldn't suggest doing them too many days ahead, but definitely don't be shy to do them at least a day ahead, because then you can have your lunch ready for the next day. Just pop it in your bag and off you go. So this is the lemon dilly in this, and I chose lemon dilly. It's not actually a dip mix that I use often, but for this, or when I'm making a dill pickle dip for chips or veggies, I use it. I've also been known to add a little bit to salmon as well. When I'm cooking salmon or doing a tuna salad, sometimes I'll add some. So really, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can even get the kids involved in this. It's like painting. They'd love it. Yeah, okay. All right, so, and what I have here, I have some ham. So I'm going to add some ham. I'm going to bring my pickles forward, and I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to just slice thin slices, because you don't want big chunks. And I can tell you that if you don't like dill pickle, you go ahead and use bread and butter pickles, gherkins. Gherkins are delicious in this too. I actually used to do a recipe with gherkins, but whole and rolled and sliced in small little hors d'oeuvre size. So now I'm going to take my pickles. Pickles. This guy, you're getting into the gang. I'm going to add a little bit more. And they make a really nice sandwich. If your kids don't, like I said, like the dills, or if they don't like pickles at all, or if they don't like the meat at all, just do the cream cheese. And you can make it sweet too. You can do a sweet one. You can do like the summer berry and cream cheese and thinly slice strawberries and put it in there. That's nice too. It's not a savory sandwich, but the kids will love it. Okay, and then I'm just going to roll it up, roll it up. And then I ordinarily would probably not slice it right now. I would just pack it into a container and throw it in the fridge to set. But because I want to show you, it's always nicer if you cut them in 4, because then you're not going to have that problem of it being all messy. But there's your little sandwich. And they're so tasty, right? So let me just move this out of the way, and I'm going to get cooking with my corn cakes. Let's move these guys out of the way. I have my pan heating up. I'm going to add some oil to it just to get it going. You don't have to fry these. If you want to add a little oil to your, that's good. This looks good. I think this is going to work. I don't think I have, we're going to see when I pour the first one. Think a little bit on the side. I'm going to take my scoop. I'm going to put it in there. There we go. Okay, you want it a little hotter. It's not sizzling yet. Oh, these are going to be nice. Perfect. Perfect. Let's move our sandwich out of the way. So those are ready to go. Oh, olives, yes, yummy. Good idea. So who else watching? I have Lynn and I think I have Teresa. Oh, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Awesome. Yeah, I'm not putting cheese this time. I just didn't feel like it. So we're just doing corn cakes. I mean, there is some cheese products in the cornbread, so I'm okay with that. I just don't feel like cheese. However, I'll tell you how we eat them. Always with a little bit of salsa and some sour cream. Or, and this is what I think I may do, I may make up some queso. I'm going to do 3 for you. There we go. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's going to be nice. Put this over here. So they're basically, let me leave it down. Can you see them? I don't think you can really see them. I'm going to move the camera down just so you can see. Hi, Linda. Hi, Darlene. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Oh, well, you won't see me, but you'll see the... That's certainly okay. Let's see. Put that down a little further. You're going to see the cooking portion at least, which is what we're here for. So you see, like pancakes, they get the little bubbles. I'm going to wait a minute because I may have too much oil in there actually. But that's okay. They're going to go on the, I'm going to bring this back over here. I'm going to put them on my quarter sheet pan. Quarter sheet pan with the cooling rack on it. There we go. Yeah, there, you can see them cooking. That's great. What else did I want to show you? Oh, yes. So for one thing I want to tell you, absolutely do not put your sheet pans in the dishwasher because they will lose all the sheen and they will not look pretty anymore. But I'll show you what happens. Let me show you this. You see that? Yeah, there you go. Okay. So this is what you don't want to do. Yeah. That is going to take me forever to scrub off, and I'm going to tell you why. Let me just see if I can flip this bad boy. These are more, I'm going to use less milk next time. Because to be honest, these are more like a pancake, and I want them a little bit more taller, more like a hot cake, if you will. But that one's looking gorgeous anyways. Isn't it golden and delicious? Like, wow. Check it out. Check that out. Let me get this turned over. Yeah, see, that one wasn't quite ready, but that's okay. I'm okay if they don't look perfect. This guy's already perfect, and he was the first one. How rare is that? Moving over. These are a little bigger than I want them. So I may, for the rest of them, use my smaller scoop. I do believe I want to flip this guy too. Maybe not. Anyhow, after I showed you that disaster of my poor quarter sheet pan, that's what happens when you don't put the liner. and you cook baked potatoes. So what I do with my baked potatoes is I use my sheet pan and I put my cooling rack on top, and then I put them in the oven so that they have that air all around. But I didn't put the liner on like a silly. And all the starch, I guess, came out. Ooh, they're looking nice. Oh, they smell so good. Mmm, very nice. Anyway, that's what happened. Now that you've seen it, I'm going to lift you up a little bit so that we can chat. I think that's good. Yes, so that's what happens. So you don't want to do that. Another reason why the liners are a must-have in the kitchen. So, yeah. By the way, those cooling pans are 20% off right now in a bundle, along with the large sheet pan, the liner, those the two cooling racks, and the sheet pan dinner. It's a bundle, 20% off. I also have offered only in my group, this is a personal offer, that if you want something individually from that bundle, I will honor the 20% off. And let's say if you only want the cooling rack, so you only want a liner, that's in that bundle, I will give you 20% off as well. But you have to send me your order so I can deduct and make sure you're all good with your savings. So let me see. Oh, nice. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Now they are definitely, you also want to make sure, of course, that they're cooked inside, but if the bubbles are coming up like a pancake, it's basically the same idea as a hot cake or pancake. I'm going to take them off. I'm going to turn that off. I will cook the rest of them later because you know we're both going to be eating these. And yes, jalapeno cheese would be delicious in the tortillas, and adding some to the jalapeno cornbread if you wanted to. Thanks, Lynn. Yeah, so that's it. Corn cakes are ready. I will plate them up for you. Just feeling like I should take a bite. Let me see. Hold on. I have a pop-up here that I need to get rid of so that I can see your comments. There we go. Yes. All right. So let's see. Let me grab a fork. Well, first of all, we'll taste the tortilla roll-up for you. How about that? This little yummy right here. I'm gonna have to get myself some sweet gherkins because I really like it with sweet gherkins too. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Lemon dilly and that is so good. Oh my god. Mmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me grab this one. Oh, it broke apart already. How about that? Let me make sure that they're cooked inside. Yep, perfectly. Perfectly. How about it? Care for a taste? Oh my god, they're gonna be so good. Imagine eating these. We used to eat them when I would make pulled pork and chili and anything Mexican. It was delicious. Got that nice little crisp on it with the sweet corn. I wouldn't add anything to this. That's perfect. That is gorgeous. Seriously gorgeous. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I wanted it short and sweet today. I didn't want to take up too much of your time. We made the beautiful roll-ups. Let's take my lipstick off of there. There we go. Our beautiful tortilla roll-ups with ham and cream cheese, lemon dilly, some dill pickle, and our beautiful, delicious, tasty corn cakes with the jalapeno cheddar cornbread. As always, I didn't introduce myself today, but my name is Lori Clousdale. I am a leader with Epicure. Started my journey about, well, almost 11 years ago with Epicure, and I love it because I get to make money while I'm making food for my family for dinner. How fun is that? And fast, easy, delicious, 100% gluten-free, nut-free, 85% non-GMO, no preservatives, clean eating, ethically sourced ingredients. So let me know if you're interested to talk a bit more. If you'd like to host a party and get a free shopping spree, let's get together and do that. Invite a few friends, and we'll have some fun. And if you're looking for a little business on the side, or you want to change careers, we can talk about that. It's probably the easiest job I've ever done in my life, because I love it, and because Epicure just is an amazing company to work for. We help you all the way through. There's so much to offer. You can earn your trips, earn free product. There's always an amazing incentive for the consultants as well as the customers. So you take good care of everyone. And one last thing, actually, I do want to share. It's a brand new item. We now have a subscription box called our Epic Box, and it's super exciting. It comes with 7 beautiful meal solutions. So for one whole week, you know for sure what you're eating. I can't guarantee that you're going to eat well the rest of the month, but for that week, I guarantee it. We have a 3, 6, or 12-month subscription. Personally, I can't wait to get mine. I've already ordered it. I am suggesting the 12-month simply because it's a better value. At the 6-month mark, you get a $20 voucher for product credit, and at 12 months you get a free month. So it's cancel anytime if you're not happy with it, so that you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. The other thing that I'm loving about it, because I'm considering of doing 2 subscriptions, one for me just because I want one all for mine, and I'll be sharing, of course, during that month, my Epic Box and what comes in it during the live demos, but also because I can use the other one to do gifting. So if you decide your first 3 months that you've got one for each month, and the 4th one you say, well, maybe I'd like to give someone's getting married or someone's having a baby and they could use a week's worth of nice meals, quick and easy. So you just go into your account with Epicure and you change the address to your person that you want to gift it to, and that's it. And then, of course, make sure once it's gone out that you go in and get it back to your address so that you get the next one, or you gift it to someone else. All right, that's it. That's a quick day. And happy Sunday, guys. Thanks for watching.